rejection of integration in your music?
What I meant is this. Nigerian government has not truly accepted with the people from Biafran land back to the system since after the Civil War. For example, how many Biafrans are recruited in the army since after the Civil War? How many Biafrans are found in customs service since after the Civil War? How many Biafrans are found in immigration since after the Civil War? How many Biafrans are even seen in the police since after the Civil War? Even if you see us in these commissions mentioned, you will only see us occupying minor positions. Positions of no recognition. Is this what you people call one Nigeria? Don't claim to be blind when you can easily see. Otherwise, the God of heaven will help you remain blind once you love blindness. It is clear that the Nigerian government has excluded those from running the affairs of this nation called Nigeria since after the Civil War. Don't tell me about our brother Jonathan being the ex-president of this nation. Jonathan occupied that position by chance after the death of Yaradua. If it were by vote, Jonathan wouldn't have been there. According to history, I learned that Ekweme was supposed to be the first civilian president after the military era in 1999. But things were manipulated overnight, and the seat was given to Obasanjo. Chai! That is why the youth of Biafran land have said no to continue being in the system where we are regarded as nobody or second-class citizens. These are the reasons for Biafran agitation.
Sir, in your music, you made mention of oil wells being shared between the north and west in your music. So what do you mean by that?
Don't you know? Are you not aware of that? It simply means that the northerners and the westerners are totally in control of oil wells found in our own region, while we the others are not allowed to come close. It is unfair. What I'm saying in my music is nothing but the truth. That is why the youth of Biafran land have said no. Enough is enough. We need separation to govern ourselves. All this agitation wouldn't have been necessary if the government had listened to the voice of wisdom and had made things right before now. But they insisted on suppressing us with the use of guns and unnecessary harassment.
Sir, what do you mean by the killings of unarmed Biafran protesters in your music?
Thank you for asking me this question. It simply means that the army and the police are shooting people protesting without any weapons, like guns, machetes, and so on. It is barbaric and the highest violation and the abuse of human rights all over the world. I repeat, it is barbaric and the highest violation and the abuse of human rights all over the world. It is annoying that the Nigerian government wants to suppress us by force with the use of guns and unnecessary harassment here and there. They are wasting their time if they think that such barbaric and inhuman treatment will stop the Biafran from agitating for their rights without the violation of the Nigerian constitution. The whole world is watching us. We are agitating for our rights in line with the international standard. We are no lawbreakers. Why the humiliation and intimidation by the government? The world is watching them. The world is seeing us. The world is hearing our cry every day.
You also talked about the Federal Civil Service being occupied or dominated by the West. Can you throw more light on it?
Good question. It simply means without mentioning West that the Westerners are occupying almost everywhere in the Federal Civil Service, while their northern counterparts are occupying almost all the federal key appointments. Here are the Biafrans. You will only find them in lower places of no recognition. It is annoying, my brothers. This is injustice we are crying for. This is marginalization of the highest order. Therefore, we have a genuine reason fighting for the restoration for our own government called Biafran government. Let nobody blame us at all. We are marginalization since after the Civil War.
Sir, don't you think that you'll be arrested for what you said in your music?
You amuse me. How can I be arrested for speaking the truth in my music? For God's sake, I'm a gospel singer and also a social crusader. Besides, we were strictly cautioned and warned by our leaders and elders not to do anything outside the provisions of Nigerian and international law. We are no lawbreakers. Or have you seen any of our people with weapon while agitating? The answer is capital no, because we know our limits. I've been actively involved in the agitation for the freedom of our people. Doesn't make me not know myself. Therefore, I promise myself as an individual not to do or say anything that is against the law of Nigeria or the world at large. All the same, I will never deny being actively involved in this struggle against marginalization, injustice, intimidation, humiliation, discrimination, and all this unjust treatment against our people.
From your speech, don't you believe in one Nigeria?
Don't ask me such a question. How can Nigeria be holding our people on the neck and want to strangle them to death and still be talking of one Nigeria? We, the children of Biafra, are not blind to what is happening to our people in this country. We have no say in Nigerian government. We only survive two individuals struggling in businesses like importation and other business enterprises. Yet, this government has now brought in policies and increased the import duties just to frustrate and suppress us more and more. Is this how you want me to be happy preaching one Nigeria? When the government has pushed out my big brothers out of their businesses. As I'm talking to you now, many Biafra importers have stopped their importation because of the high import duties by the government. Our people are really suffering. Nobody is happy in Biafra land. My music says, rise up, meaning wake up from your slumber. Put yourselves in our shoes before you begin to blame us for our agitation. Understand that meeting upon meeting are held here and there by the government just to stop the sun from rising from the east. That cannot be possible because no one will ever succeed in stopping the sun from rising from the east. That is to say, we are the children of God, not as the children of Israel. We have no weapon than the truth. Our God, be on the side of the truth, will surely see us through.
Seeing the way you were speaking, are you a graduate?
Well, does someone need to be a graduate before knowing the unfair treatment meted on his or her people? Notwithstanding, I'm a graduate of primary school, a first school leaving certificate holder, currently in JS1. Any more questions?
No, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Biafran. God bless my viewers. Please don't forget to get the copy of my music titled Biafran Boy on the Stage. At in Alaba, Onitsha, Eyimba City, Ebifeneme, Ayadikwa Wallace Manchao.
Is for justice. All we ask is for freedom.
Welcome, ma'am. Your viewers will want to know what you meant by poor social amenities, which you sang in your song.
Yes, in our music, we sang about how our region is highly neglected in terms of social amenities. For example, I never see pipe-borne water in our region. Bad road everywhere, causing accidents here and there. Poorly equipped government hospitals, causing the death of so many patients. Imagine, patients die anyhow in hospitals due to lack of proper equipment to run some certain tests on them. Do we blame doctors? The answer is capital no, because electricity. The NEPA give us light for an hour, and in a month they will bring electricity bill to us amounting to thousands of naira. Our parents will now begin to run up and down looking for money to pay for the lights which they never consumed. I thought we are supposed to pay for the money of the lights we consume, not the money of the lights we have never consumed. It is evil. This government is stubborn because they refuse to look into the things affecting our people and thereby making life unbearable to us. And that is why we, the Biafran children, have vowed to pull out. Enough is said to be enough. We need a separate government to govern ourselves. Let the whole world hear us right now.